is 100% the hardest agent to play, but definitely the most fun. And of course, what's his best map? Bind. So I decided to put together all my favorite lineups. Some are really good, some are absolutely trolling into this video. But make sure to stick around because I'm going to go really in depth on each of the lineups. Starting with the attack side, I'm going to show you a rotate TP, one play to take showers, and I'm going to show you a couple plays to set up sight hits from showers. Starting with the rotate lineup, just ram yourself into the bicycle in the wall and point at this top left part of the cactus and just shoot a TP. As you'll see, it'll bend around cave and find itself placed right here in the box in the wall. Of course, we got the example of Tenz using it in his match against 100 Thieves. As you can see, he sends it out, goes to showers, places down a clone. He clones out, flashes, gets his picks, and then afterwards just grabs the ult orb and TPs back to his team so he can play a sight hit on B. As for another method to take showers, simple one that I like to do, just send a TP towards the corner and then flash off the right wall. Really good with the stun paired with it. There's also a lineup for it that Maverick found out, as you can see here, but I just find it too complicated. It just doesn't work that much, but there if you want it. Now I'm going to show you the 4 sight take lineups, and as you can see, they're all going to be in the same position. So you're going to want to start by ramming yourself into the wall right here, and you're going to line yourself up with the left side of the doorway on these dark boxes, as you can see. So the first lineup will be right here in this little plus area. This will take a default in front of truck. All right, next lineup, it'll be on this light line right here, and this will take you backside next to CT. Next lineup, same spot of course, right here at the right side of the doorway. And for the final lineup at the top left of this painting, this will take you backside behind triple. Now I'm going to show you how each lineup gets to its spot, and I'm going to describe the use of it. So starting with the one default, this one's really good if your team is taking from short side and you guys want to just quickly get yourself on site and attack the people playing around here. Next TP, this will take you backside next to CT, and this is really good if you want to pinch the people you haul, if you know you can take someone back site, and it's really good for cutting out rotates. For the next one, this will take you to triple. It's a really short TP, good if you have a stun for bench and if you can flash the person playing there. For the next TP, or the final one, it'll take you behind triple, and this one's actually not used too often, but it's really good if you want to take the people back site. Bit more risky though, especially since you're open to so many angles. Now with all these TPs, you TP by yourself, you're going to die. You need to have your team coming up and with flashes and stuns. Now onto the short attack side, I have one play, a lineup for it, and then another play with not really a lineup. So we're actually back here, and same spot, line yourself up. On this line, you're gonna send a TP, and as you're gonna see, it's actually gonna go into CT. So this one can be a play from showers as well, but I'm gonna show you as play from short because you can also send a flash up there and take the TP. If you line yourself up by the leaves, you throw the TP, you can see it bounces off the top. So as soon as you throw it, just take the TP and swing the people playing. All right, now for what is probably my favorite play is what I call U-Haul control play. Time to jump. Because you just send the TP here, flash, and take the TP, and take the people that are sitting here U-Haul. I'd really recommend doing this with a shorty as well. Really good for pistol rounds or eco. There's also a lineup for it, but it's kind of useless because you're gonna have to swing anyway to throw the flash. But here it is if you want it. It takes it right to the corner, right up against that pillar. So if you want it, there it is, but I wouldn't really use it. And here I have an example of Esoterik using it in one of his videos. You can see he sends the TP, takes the flash, and free kill. Really good for pistol round, of course, and free kill. Another example is this play you can do, and if you send the TP down here, you can take it for defaults, especially if it's smoked off, and of course you let it go, it'll go behind into backside. Now if you let it go to backside, as I'm going to show you here, you're going to want to take the TP and flash it off the ground or off the boxes there. It's also a really good idea to take the TP there and swing out, because the flash will go and blind the people there. So you just want to make sure the person playing here will get blind. Now onto the B long attack side. For this one, I have one lineup and then one good play for sight takes. So what you're going to want to do is just send your TP right here, right next to the teleporter that they have, and then just throw a flash off the wall, like so, and take the TP. I've got an example right here of Eggster using it in one of his videos, and as you can see, takes it and gets a free kill on the person. I also have a spawn TP lineup, but This is kind of just trolling if you're doing these, like, unironically. They're kind of just for fun. As you can see, you can also take a flash right here, which you'll see some people doing. So when you take the TP, turn around, they'll get flashed because they might be camping or looking towards. Now another TP is right here. Now this one will take you to the cubby on A, and this is one of my favorite takes. And you can just throw it as well when you get into the right spot by Octagon, but just throw it flashback sight and take the fight. Of course, got an example of Forsaken doing this against Fnatic. This was on old Bind, but site didn't really change that much that time, so the play will still work. Now for Hookah's attack side, there's not really too many lineups for actually getting into Hookah, but I'll show you a TP for sight and a TP for elbow, and how to scale up. So with scaling up, I like to just throw a flash at the beginning just for anyone peeking. Nice flash off the left to get anyone playing on the right. You can also send the TP right here for anyone holding you guys from sight, and of course you can just throw a normal TP on the ground. For sight, I like to send a TP back sight, similar to one in cubby. Make sure you have a stun and flash behind the center part. You can also send a TP to cubby, but I don't do it as often when I'm coming from Hookah. Now there's also the elbow flash TP, which we don't see too much, but it's pretty strong if anyone's playing there. It's nice to pinch back. Now for Shower's defense side, I'm going to show one of my favorite lineups in the whole game, and then just some general flashes for it. So, of course, you gotta start with the boring stuff. Spawn TP lineup, just send it to the middle area, and as you'll see, it'll go around, bend around this little edge, and then find itself placed right here. Really good for a lineup just to get a quick TP. Now for my favorite lineup, send it right here at that cross section of the two lines. As you'll see, again, it'll bend around, but this time it's gonna go through CT, past default, past triple, into showers, and find itself right here against the wall. And you can throw flash through the TP and take it, and easy kills. I have an ace on this. I have a short of an ace on this on my channel. Go check that out. Really nice. Some general flashes. Throw flash right there. You got a flash right here as well if you want to be fancy, but nothing really too crazy. And of course, you can go here to bench and jump up on the boxes. Do the clone boost, and it'll be nice if you want to bench for anyone coming out. Also helps defend people pushing towards defaults. Now for the short defense side, I'm going to show you guys one play and a couple general flashes, and also discuss the clone boost again. So of course, starting with the clone boost, send it right here, TP up. You can play right here to attack showers or short, and of course you can jump across and jump up here, which I failed to do the first time. Just crouch jump, really nice if you want to play up here. Nice off angle. Now there's also the Flying Dutchman, which you can do on this box, as Ziptie is winded, but as you'll be able to see, when I go up here, yeah, it takes like a million attempts. This thing sucks. Now for the general flashes, there's one off here on the board, here off this one pipe. There's nice flashes, nothing too fancy. And then of course, I really like doing this push technique, so I just flash off the wall. Usually with the help of teammates, as you can see here, we get a smoke on the left side, and we all push with stim beacon. And it leads to a nice little fork. Ignore the fact the rest of the team died. I absolutely do not hate them. Alright, now for the Hookah defense side, I'm going to show you one flash lineup and one of my favorite flashes in the game, which isn't the lineup, separate one. But of course, we got to start with the spawn lineup. So as you'll see, send it to about this area. It'll go around the spawn area as usual. Now for the flash line, you're going to want to place yourself in this box and then line the TP part up with that side of the wall. As you can see here, just throw the flash and it'll blind anyone playing here. Really good if you want to blind for your team that's playing Hookah. You can do the same thing with the flash TP for your TP, but it's going to blind the people playing Hookah, so not that good. Now if you're playing in Hookah, throw this flash right here. Really good flash. You'll see a lot of people using it. It leads to a lot of free kills. Now for the B long defense side, I'm going to show you guys one of my favorite flashes in the game. And then obviously I'm going to discuss how you play here often. Now what I like to do is play here and have that TP that we discussed for showers. And of course we can flash off this pipe right here for a really good flash. Or we can take the TP flash. Of course Ziptie using it, old Yoru, but still works just as nice. Now for A and B retakes, I'm going to show some of me just walking around throwing flashes, throwing TPs. But then I'm also going to discuss a lot of the general stuff with Yoru. So starting with A side, I do like this flash TP. Just send it to showers, and what you do is flash off the wall over here, get the right angle, and you'll be able to flash the people playing. Really nice if you want to take the person playing lineup something. Of course, we have this flash TP lineup as well. It'll send all the way through short and just flash off the wall. Make sure you know we're around roughly where the enemies are, but really good. Now for B side, I'm going to start off talking about this flash TP combo that I like to use. Really good for retakes, take the person playing here, nice to pinch the people playing middle of the site. I also like this one. I don't see this that often, but if you're able to send a TP towards elbow side and come up here, you'll be able to throw a flash through this little hole that's been added and take TP. Really nice to get anyone that you think is playing over here. I also like this one for long. Good if someone's playing lineups, as you see, travels through all the way into that right corner. Just throw a flash, good as well. Again, if you have a stun or something paired with it, really good to get the players playing. For the rest of the flashes, it's going to be really general, so I'm not going to talk over them. I'm just going to show them. Remember, if you like the lineups, subscribe, because I'm going to put a lot more of these out.
Yeah.